I don't know that's scary. Scary. Hey, first podcast from the new room. It shouldn't feed back, but we'll see. We're going to try this with mics in our hand, so bear with us. It's just Steven and I tonight.
What's it?
Yeah, no
You can't
guests.
see the microphone on
Huh?
It blends
It's black. You're going to trade it?
No.
All right, so basically the plan for tonight is just to kind of wing it. I wanted to get something from the new room. I don't know. I mean, we'll probably talk about some recap of 2021, kind of some stuff going into 2022.
Yeah.
I mean, we got about 30 minutes before we'll need to head towards what's its place?
So Home Depot.
Yeah, Home Depot to grab. What are we grabbing? Insulation,
and maybe a sheetrock.
and yeah, at least one sheet, probably 2 sheets of sheetrock.
Because they didn't have any the other day.
I hope they have some now.
If not, we'll go to Lowe's because they had a bunch.
Yeah. So, obviously, if we're going to do a podcast room and Steven's built 80% of it, we had to have him on to talk about stuff and go over, I don't know, whatever we're going to go over. I will say, just for everybody that follows us on YouTube, thanks. None of your stuff will be interrupted. Facebook did a 7-day ban because I said I was going to punch somebody in the wiener. Eric White at 815 LSX Swaps because he's going to PRI. What's up, Eric?
It was something about getting a signature or something like that.
Well, so there was a post from a friend that the person I'm friends with on Facebook, and I told they were posting their car was going to be in some booth, and so I said, car looks great. Eric, if you don't go by and meet this person, I'm going to punch you in the wiener. Literally 7-day ban. Now,
Facebook's like,
it's
not today.
I mean, I earned it. That's the 4th violation within, like 8 months. But it's all for goofy stuff like that. So, kind of dumb stuff.
The last one was for something a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I guess you're like on a year or 2-year window. I mean, it's never anything really derogatory that I'm going to say. It's always like, I'm going to punch you or, I'm going to kick you in the nuts, things like that.
Yeah.
But they took it seriously this time and, terroristic threatening, I guess.
Everybody was offended.
Yeah. So anyway, so you won't see anything from me on Facebook under, Michael Narks under Facebook for at least another 6 days, which really sucks because we're leading into the 12 pods of Christmas. Ton of really cool guests. I've got some folks that are coming in that have never been on the podcast, so it'll be kind of cool. And some folks haven't been on in a long time, so it'll be really cool updates. And the most recent lap of folks, nobody from there is going to be on. So it'll be a lot of new stuff, lots of really cool stories. 2021 was such a crazy year as far as like car stuff, a lot of new events, a lot of people attending events that they had never done. What date does the 12 pod start? Hey, that's actually on Facebook. That's weird. I wonder how they're doing that. That's awesome if it will let me live stream onto Facebook because it said I couldn't earlier. So that'd be great. That'd be really great if I still could.
Yeah.
It starts Sunday.
Is it just for Michael Narks or is it for Narcoleptic also?
No, it wouldn't let me post an Narcoleptic either. So I don't know. So I mean, StreamYard, who is the service we use, it said I wouldn't be able to post onto Facebook at all. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Yeah. So it starts on Sunday with Grant Tommy, who runs Straight Six Fan YouTube channel and all socials and things like that. And then we just roll right into. We'll get into the list of folks later, but it's really good. It's going to be a really fun time. I'm a little nervous because, each podcast is typically at least an hour.
Yeah.
And that means I've got a ton of research to do on everybody because everybody's new.
Yeah.
So when you do that, I like to have at least some kind of idea of who I'm talking to when we go into it, So leading into that, tons of research.
You got like 2 to 3 hours of research and then an hour podcast, at least an hour.
Well, at least. So, I mean, a lot of those will be 90 minutes, 2 hours. So that'll be, 18 or 20 hours of content produced just in that. But we're also in Nerksmas, which I've totally slacked on and have been so shitty at providing content for you guys. I've been trying to provide more and edit more videos for our Patreon folks that are over there supporting us. We appreciate that. Oh, dude, hang on. I just thought of it. I didn't even thank the folks that donated so we could build the room.
I thought you did the other day.
Oh, I did the other day, but I got to do it on each one, man.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys are awesome. They took money out of their pocket at Christmas time and sent it to us so we could build this awesome. Dino Cardella, fellow race weaker. Donovan Green, fellow race weaker. Daniel Green's Danny Diesel's brother. Okay, got to have Donovan on at some point. I've got them written on the wall back here. Tyler Petrum, who's been on the podcast before. Love that dude. He's got a second gen Eclipse GSX. We're going to race it in the old truck once I get the suspension figured out in the old truck. Tom Stark, who obviously Tom and Blaine have been on. I would love to have Blaine's daughter and wife maybe on. I don't know. Alita said she's not really a big fan of being on camera, but I'm sure we can talk her into it.
I'm pretty sure I saw their car rolling into PRI.
Yeah.
Yep. Somebody's the other day. I was like, ooh, look at that.
Oh, man. Yeah, so Tom is there. Blaine's flying out tomorrow night to attend. So Eric, 815, make sure you get over to those guys to see them. Matt Monroe, Big Blocks Garage, who is one of the 12 guests. The last time he was on, he managed a nationwide auto parts store. We're not going to say, but they've got a cute little jingle. He no longer works there, so F them. And I'm excited to hear what he's going to talk about. We're going to talk about a lot of different stuff. He's got a couple different projects. He's mainly a Mopar guy. They have a really cool Mopar thing coming up called Talking Mopars or something like that. No, what is it? Motley Crew of Mopars.
Yeah.
And it's him and a bunch of other Mopar people. So he's on talking about that and what that brings and his Duster and Gen 3 Hemi stuff, things like that. Let's see, Matt Monroe. Ryan Wing, Streetcar Chronicles, who's another 12 Podcasts of Christmas guest. I can't wait for that dude. That dude's got a super sweet late 70s Malibu. I mean, it's got, Lexan hood scoop and all that kind of stuff. Streetcar stuff. Yeah. He's a Dallas Fort Worth guy. Really, really down to earth. We met him on Race Week. He met us at the Kicker booth. They were in the yellow Mustang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. They took that car as a backup to the Malibu. He's planning to do the Malibu next year, I think.
Sweet.
Excited about that. And then the last person, of course, John Marat. Big Bad Daddy. The Cowboy Yankee, John Marat. Thank you to those guys. That was a long intro. Usually I blast through that on the Quick 16. I don't really have any Quick 16 planned during Narchmas because we're just going ham. I'm editing videos. I'm taking videos that we have. I'm chopping them down into fun. Like you guys will see over the next couple of days, we've got a super clean Fox body Mustang that was at the toy drive. So it's a little bit in the toy drive video, but not the whole video. The 51 Plymouth Suburban, I did a video on it. Of course, it went to our everybody on Patreon gets to see stuff before anybody else. So I dropped it over there for those guys to watch. It will go live tomorrow or the next day. What else? God, I mean, and so I started I started the Rich Guido, chopping it down for what we call quick cuts, which is like a 10 or 15 minute segment of what we're talking about. Like if we're going over the first one that I'll drop, will probably drop Sunday, will be him crossing the border, like the story of the border crossing and things like that. It's because it was crazy. I mean, like they had to fly into Denver from Canada because they couldn't cross the border because the border was closed. But to get his car here, somebody had to go into Canada from America, put the car and trailer on a trailer and drive it back across. It's so stupid. But anyways, I'm breaking that story down now. So tons of cool stuff. I mean, I really think I can probably put out 30 pieces of content between now and Christmas Day, and then I'm taking some time off, like some time off big time. So probably do after the first year will be our next thing. So, all right, talking to some of the guys in Facebook. It's awesome. I can't believe that Facebook is here. I was really nervous because the YouTube crowd we have is great. They tend to watch the videos after we go live. Facebook tends to watch it during. So it's always fun to have everybody here. Richard Edward, Dirty Panda on YouTube. John Hooper. Dude, y'all, hey, I ain't even have I told you about John Hooper? Oh my God. Listen, there's some really cool stuff coming. I'm not even going to drop what we're doing. It's going to be really neat. Laidback Jay, trying to work here with the laptop in my lap. Paul Snyder, dude, you're hardly ever in here. Where the hell is the mouse? There it is. We got to get a heater in here. I don't think it likes to go. Carl Steamy, who was Dino Cardella on Facebook. Dan Cole, what's up, dude? Jaws at BNC Performance. That dude lives in Hawaii.
Nice.
Has a Tri-5, I don't remember if it's 55 or 6, like 2-door post, Bel Air car, whatever it is, with a stick and a blower. Super cool car. And basically daily drives it. So, he's our kind of guy. Danny Fatka, who is the reason we are doing 12 podcasts at Christmas. 12 pods at Christmas is what we're calling. He came up with that idea the other day, and I love it. Okay. What we want to talk about? You want to talk about the podcast room first?
Sure.
Like it's like 9 by 7.
I think that's what it ended up being, yeah.
So what's really cool is I think this probably won't be the wall you guys will see us on. The wall directly to my left will be, it's the 9-foot length. So I'll take it, I'll do the Hot Wheels and all the extra decoration, things like that. Decor, I don't know what you call it as a dude, decor. And then I'll have the camera on the other side of the room. It'll be super easy. I'm going to build a shelf and bench set up in the back so I can edit all my videos and things like that. And probably just put a small heater, AC unit kind of deal in here, something that's portable. If my daughter is watching, which I hope she is, she'll know, but I'm going to put a little sitting area for them on the roof of it. And until they get too big, then I'll use it as storage. But, that was Steven's idea the other day, some small pony walls, a cool little stairway or ladder set up to get them up there, and then they can hang out up there as long as I'm not in here recording podcast stuff.
That's the only time they'll go and be up there.
Robert Lee just said, be ready, I got you a surprise. Him and I, so you guys know we've had a ton of guys, coast-to-coast drivers recently, Gonzo Prius, the Bryce Mays and Matt Dennison. Those guys have been on. It's sparked that interest. It's lit that fire a little bit. So Melissa's, my wife, her friend loves cherry maple beef jerky from Buc-ee's.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see where this is going? Robert Lee is we've been coast to coast conversationalists for a long time. So he bought a car the other day. I think we're going to try and make a run to Royce City, Texas, or Melissa, Texas, from here, Northwest Arkansas, and just kind of be at speed for a little bit. See what it feels like. Go through, binoculars, go through this stuff.
And the old school Thunderbird.
Yeah. In a what do they get? Super Coupe? Is that what they call those? Yeah, Super Coupe Thunderbird, like 96 or 7, the real roundy body style. So I'm kind of excited about that. Paul Snyder says he has a question. Let's see. Did you ask it, dude? Oh, all right. Was that you texting me a while ago, Paul? Hang on. Let me check this out. Yeah, Josh says I need the padding. He said I like the new padded walls. No, that was actually Robert Lee. Let's see if he sent me a picture. Yep, Texas T-Bird Run. It's on. So I'm kind of excited to do that. That'll give us a good chance. MPG is a big thing. When we were talking to Gonzo Prius, that was a big deal for him because he had driven it at a sustained 90 miles an hour in his Prius and was getting like 40 miles a gallon. Anything above that, he didn't get that. It dropped to like 20 miles per gallon.
That's a big drop.
Well, because you went completely gasoline. So then he'd be running full on gas, which is it's an underpowered gasoline engine because it has the electric motors to help get it going. So he would get up. Well, then it would drain the battery. So you'd have to slow down to like 90 and let the battery recharge and then take off. He did it solo, drove Connecticut to LA, literally 38 or 40 hours later, drives San Diego to Jacksonville, balls out. Slept for 20 minutes, like on the trip from Jacksonville to, San Diego to Jacksonville. So super cool. Paul, I'm calling on you, bro. Tell me, what is it? Are you texting me? I got to know. So you got a question, but he ain't tell me. Why do y'all look like you should be standing next to a barrel fire warming your hands? Dude, it's cold. It's 50 in here. It's 55 maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm all right. I got thermals.
Steven's got 2 layers of thermals on. I've got some thermals on underneath, just a t-shirt under the hoodie.
And I always look homeless.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's my work stuff, man. I got a burn hole in the bottom of the pocket. Dropped my keys out. I was running up to the house to grab the divider for the mics. Dropped my keys out. It was pretty funny. It's dark. Got no phone on me. Yeah. So what do we want to talk about? We talk about, dude. There's so much stuff that went on in 2021. Like
we finally got lifts in the shops. Yeah. I finally got electric in my shop.
Dude, you built a shop in 2021. Like
like
start there.
I couldn't remember when I started last year.
I think it was 2021 that you started that. I think you've built it this year.
I
don't know. There's a whole video series on it coming. I haven't even edited one video for it yet. There's 5 or 6 that we took. Steven, before he bought the Hero 8, he didn't do any recording. Now we've got him to record a little bit because it's easy and it makes it easy for me to edit. So we got some videos of that. You want to talk about the shop? Do 40 by 40, 12-foot walls.
Hopefully I can put a ceiling in it this year and then maybe do enough shoot right this year. I can run a heater next year.
Dude, that's crazy.
Because it's pretty brutal out there. Last 2 nights in a row. Last night I was out there till 2, and I have a heater. That's a little infrared heater, and it said it was 42 degrees.
Oh, that's
and it was
cold.
really blowing right on me. I was like, God, this is burnt up.
Yeah, and if you guys were watching the YouTube channel, you saw I posted a video. It's more like 6:30. That was Steven at 2 o'clock last night. I told him, I said, man, if you're going to be out there, give me a video. Barry Howard on Facebook is asking, where's the old truck and next upgrades? The old truck has been cruising. We took it to the streetcar shootout. The leaf springs are de-arched. When I broke the rear pinion yoke doing the stupid 8-foot long burnout, it broke the overload leaf spring that I had used from Steven's 3/4 ton Dodge. It broke it, so the spring is de-arched and laying down on the frame. So I've got some springs for it. I just need time to put them in. I've been working on a new daily. It's a 04 Trailblazer. It's nothing fun. But I've had to put a front cover on it, which it is the worst vehicle to ever have to do that on.
Stupid as that.
But it's got my brain looking at 4200s, which I think would be really cool to put in like an old C10 truck. I think it'd be pretty neat. And they're pretty robust. I mean, they're, Calvin Nelson and Niblack 57 on YouTube has 700 horsepower on a stock bottom end. And stock rig around cams even.
Dang.
Nobody makes a cam for it. So pretty neat setup. There's a new head that's come for that truck that's got like dual VVT. So pretty cool. They're looking for maybe 800 plus horsepower.
That'd be cool.
Yes, Paul asked, why is Aaron Mick's car always broken? I don't know if it's broken. I just think he's a big girl about not driving anymore. I think he's scared of horsepower. He daily drives a Cavalier. I think he's just scared. I mean,
which
to be
car?
honest.
The yellow Mustang?
Terminator.
What's wrong with it now?
Well, I think it's fixed now, but he had to send it to somebody else to fix it. Like they put cams in it at comp and all this kind of stuff. And there's one thing you got right. 815 said he has to go. Guys, if you don't follow them on Facebook and YouTube, please do it. He's going to PRI by himself, leaves at 2 a.m. in the morning to get there.
Aaron Mick's already there. Aaron Mick's at PRI.
Yeah.
So punch him in the nuts.
Yeah, you can't say that. We're on Facebook. Can't say punch him in the nuts.
Sorry. My bad.
That's it. We're getting kicked off for sure.
Dang it.
Let's see. John Hoover's asking, what's the best ET and what car? I think we really haven't done much drag race. I've been 14-0. Yeah, I've been.
It was like a 12-4.
Yeah.
Running out of gas and been in a valve.
Yeah.
That I built in 30 days.
Literally drug from here to home to build. It's the Scab project on YouTube on playlist and Facebook. I've got a album on it. And then I think the fastest I've been is the old truck that I can remember. And it was 14-0 at 98. I mean, I have one that says 100, but
no,
I don't know. That's the fastest that truck's ever been.
No. Yukon ran 14-4 or something like that.
Yeah, that'd have been a good race.
Yeah.
The old truck.
Right?
Yeah. What's sad is I put the radials on the truck, built the traction bar, all that kind of stuff, and then we didn't get the speed limiter turned off. So it wouldn't have mattered. It'd have went 100 anyways.
Yeah.
So, see if we can get the
right. It's like, what happened?
camera to.
Oh,
there it goes. There it goes. Yep.
I'm cold.
Yeah. Paul says that Aaron put cams in and lost horsepower. Never buy cams from Aaron. Make it comp cams. Well, I mean, listen. Aaron doesn't really handle us peasants anymore. I think he's more of a big time. He handles clients now.
He handles big money guys.
Yeah, he's no longer in tech. Every time we call him for something like that, he's like, "Oh, let me give you to the
you want a small
the 2-3 Lima guy and all this kind of stuff." So
I'll have work into that. I'll be preaching too.
Yeah,
I have a couple different cameras in it. So.
Yep. So it seems talking about Project Adamant 70 MG midget with 2.3 Lima and a 61 millimeter turbo. Biggest cam you can fit in without head work, because
It doesn't get enough lift before
Well,
you bottom out or something like that.
yeah. So the head is not.
Followers.
Yeah, the head is. You have to shave parts of the head down so you can get a bigger lift cam in it. So as soon as you send it out to do that and some port work, eventually
It's like a stage 4 cam. Pick up like 100 horsepower.
Yep. So it ought to be fine.
Nice.
The turbo we have in there is huge. It's a 61 millimeter, and for that car came originally like a 42 or 43 millimeter turbo. So it's technically too big for the cam that's in there now. So a bigger cam head work will help that.
It'll make it work.
Yeah, and it makes 280 wheel, weighs 2,000 pounds, and so this should put it closer to 400.
No.
And just be dumb. And whatever it doesn't do, well, he's got a little bit of nitrous and a hood stack, and so
Yep.
Flames are always cool. We like flames.
Exactly.
What else?
So the plan is I actually tear that car apart though. So
Eventually.
I gotta find a replacement. I want I at least want a 4-seater.
Yeah.
I want to be able to take all the kids.
Yep.
So it'd be cool to find a bigger car, but the bigger car's way more. So
Yeah, and then
I'll stay with the
keep the drivetrain.
all that I'll scrap off the MV will be just a shell.
Yeah.
I'll keep everything else. I'll keep the axles and the Mustang 2 front end. I'll keep all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's
transferred over.
Yeah, we had discussed a Bronco 2 would be kind of cool.
Yeah, but
That'd be neat. But
I think I want to stay with like an old 60 model car, like a Volvo or another MG GT, which is a little hatchback car, like 4-seaters.
That'd be cool.
Something weird and fun at the same time.
Yeah. What else? No, we were talking about the shop. How did we get on cars? I think Paul, you bastard. I don't know what's going on with the camera. It's like
It's cold, man.
Yeah, it's too far. Oh well. It's what you get. Listen, figure it out.
Did you see the wiring? Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, we made it. Hey, be glad we're
He
here.
said, I need a light. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, be glad we're even in here. We were talking about the shop, 40 by 40, 12-foot walls.
11 foot by 11 foot garage doors.
Yep, it's huge.
So hopefully this year or next year, whatever, I can build the lean-to, which is it'll be 16 foot by 35 feet, all closed in, and the wife and kids will have a 16 by 16 room, and then I'll have a 16 by whatever I got left of that as a storage unit.
Yeah.
So
that'll give you a little porch area.
yeah,
I'm
gonna do like a 10-foot porch area by 16 foot wide. So
that'd be cool.
just so it's something. So
yeah, a little fire pit, somewhere to hang out.
there you go.
Come on, man.
We'll do
Give
that
us a
beside
spot.
the house.
Give us a spot. It'd be cool. That'd be a neat spot. And you can park them over there if you want to, or park out back in the store, whatever. That'll be cool. That's really got me thinking I need to do something here.
Yeah.
But
it saves on a lot of the tools that you don't use all the time.
mhm,
You can just roll them out there and not have to worry with them.
yeah.
So
Well, and put, so in the corner where the compressor is in the shop typically ends up as a
just pitch on.
pile. So you can, you'll have a room to pile stuff around
Yeah.
the air compressor. So with building this, Steven's also, he doesn't know yet, but he's going to help me build a little box around my air compressor so it's not very big.
I did that the other
Because I'm
day.
sure it's probably going to come on here in a minute and we'll laugh. And it hasn't
Yeah.
been on lately.
Nah, I did that the other day. I just got to close mine in the rest of the way.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do mainly now is just organize
Yeah.
my shop as I can, as I go.
Yeah.
So until I can buy some cabinets or build some cabinets, whatever.
Yeah.
So building cabinets takes forever, but buying them is easier. I just want them all to match.
Well, and that's the struggle because what we've done here, I bought cabinets at
Good.
Habitat.
Yeah, Habitat.
Yeah.
Habitat or Restore? What? Resale store? Whatever.
Yeah.
Habitat.
Restore for Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought some there for like $100, and it's
Yeah.
been great. So that's my plan on the outside of this is do my workbench and then shelves across the top.
Cabinets are real nice because you can keep everything in there and keep them closed, and it looks all clean and stuff.
Yeah. What are you building in the shop right now? 'Cause that's what's cool too.
Yeah. It was cool until I burned it. It was cool until I burned the clutch up today.
Yeah.
So I got like a 16-foot Santa sleigh that we did a motor swap for a guy over in Springdale. I did an 18-horse motor, like an 18-horse, basically. It's called a Duramax or something like that. From Lowe's, 18-horse, electric start. It's real nice, really easy. But put the clutch on it and drove around the yard, and like it was red, like
fried
cherry
the
red.
clutch.
I was like, awesome.
Yeah.
So apparently this has been a problem with this go-kart before. So
It's not a go-kart. Dude, it's a three-row.
It is a go-kart frame.
It was at one time.
You can see where they cut it off and extended it.
Yeah, listen, this thing is huge.
And it weighs about 1,500 pounds, probably. And that's why we're burning the clutches. So, but like he said, it's 16 feet long. It's got 3 rows of seats. So we're gonna talk to the owner guy. Now we're gonna take the 18 horse off and put a 300EX, I think it is, shaft driven 4-wheeler, and shove it under the back and go like that. And I'll figure out the gear shift later on.
Bryce Mays is asking, how can we go faster? I need to know in what car. Melissa Narks here is asking, what moment did you know you were going to marry your wife? Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. It was way before I told her I love her. And it took me a long time. I think it took me 8 months to tell her I love her. So, because I didn't know I was coming out of a divorce. I wanted to make sure it was right. And it's been right. So, I don't know. I'd have to think about that a little bit. Hey, it was a good move.
Yeah.
It was a good move. It's paid off in dividends for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bryce says he just want to go fast. Here's the easiest way to go fast. Cut the exhaust off. As short as you can without it being too short, right? Because
straight to the ground.
You may not be going fast, but it sure will sound like it. That's the best way to go fast.
Like, yeah, screw it.
Yeah, especially if it's a
and
turbo.
Spray it with like a 250 shot. Go faster just a little bit. So, but did that, and then I got a 65 International that we're doing the LT swap on, and a 4-wheel drive swap on.
Yeah.
So got news today. We're getting the harness back. He's shipping the harness Monday.
Yeah, and
so I'll have it next week.
So it's the first LT swap that we've done. You did some LT swaps with at NWA. Yeah. So it's really cool. It's a decommissioned military 4-door long bed 65.
It's you say it's a long bed, but it's not like the long beds that we know today. It's not an 8-footer.
Dude, it's longer than the whole truck. Yeah.
Not the whole truck.
Oh, the wheelbase. Yeah.
But like the bed is not. It's not an 8-foot bed.
Then what makes that truck so long?
I think just the cab and the hood.
Yeah.
The long hood. Like 5 feet long. But got that, and then
Robert Lee said I told him I loved him in 6 months. I don't think it took that long.
I got a 49 to 51 Ford that I got to do rewire on, and then I ended up with a 04 F250 that was like demolished on the front half. So that I'm going to do a personal driver rest.
Yeah,
that's my tow truck.
Yeah, that'll be a cool truck. It'll be fun because once you get your camera back from me, you can start recording some of that.
Yeah.
Because I've had his camera because my GoPro literally decided it didn't want to turn on. I was out of warranty.
Have you sent it back yet?
Yep. Oh yeah, dude. They sent me a label. It's gone. They sent me a label. I sent it off. It literally just wouldn't turn on. It wouldn't turn on at all. It was
the batteries.
Yeah, tried all these little goofy tricks they had online, and none of it worked. And so I called the lady. I was out of warranty about 3 months. She's like, typically we don't do this, blah, 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 all that spiel. And then they replaced it. So that's really cool. Some of the comments over here, though, that some of the folks watching on YouTube aren't getting, it's hilarious. So, Robert Lee, I said a while ago, you told me you loved me in 6 months. My wife is saying, Robert Lee, you were the rebound after the divorce. Carl's talking about some of these comments in here are spicy. They are. Bryce is saying, what'd you buy your wife for Christmas? I need ideas for my next wife. I bought her the most expensive crock to date. We bought a 4-gallon crock the other day at a flea market. She didn't have a 4-gallon open top crock from Monmouth, Illinois, which is where her dad's from. Super cool story behind it, and it's literally from the latest it could be is from the 30s.
Dang, that's pretty cool.
So in her research, she finds us from them, but also the plant that it was made in or built or whatever you call it, a crock, it's probably made, I guess, was literally like 3 miles from where we stayed when her dad was going through the cancer and stuff like that.
Cool.
So it's really cool, kind of a neat deal. So she's big Western stoneware crock collector.
Just a certain one.
Yeah, it's got to be Western stoneware. It's got to be, and it has to have Monmouth, Illinois on it, things like that. Things you do for your dad stuff. So, yep. Oh, wait, what? No, you said, so Melissa says that present doesn't count because it was too far before Christmas. That is some bullshit because you said use your Christmas present. So it's okay. Me and the girls got another plan for her to do. Taylor Drake just sent me a car on Facebook Marketplace. It's funny because I can't get on, I can't like it. I can see stuff, but I can't like, comment, anything. So I'm trying for the next 6 days to really not be on Facebook. And do you know how hard that is?
Oh yeah,
it's like
so I almost
your fingers.
deleted it the other day. Right, Facebook in general.
Man,
like,
listen,
Facebook. I'd like
give us a Facebook Marketplace app,
and
we'll all leave. You can do whatever liberal stuff you want. It doesn't matter. We just want Facebook Marketplace.
Or just give us the old school Craigslist thing back, like the original Craigslist.
Yeah,
not any of the spinoff bullshit.
Richard Edwards says, "What a crock of shit." That's what I'll say too. That's pretty funny.
All the time.
Yep. What were we talking about? The shop. God dang, dude. Okay, so the International, the 51 Ford truck, rewire, the white truck. You've got Carl the S10. It's a new project for the shop.
It's pretty much my daily driver.
Yeah.
So
4-inch drop.
Yeah, he said it had a bad head gasket. I changed the oil the other day, and I don't have any water really. Like in the oil, I don't have anything else in the oil, so
it's not eating it.
And no, so I'm just gonna drive shit out of it until the motor locks up.
Yep.
But I think it's a bad oil pressure sensor. I don't know yet.
Yeah, it will literally go to 0.
Yeah, like when it's cold, it's great. You got 80 pounds, but when it gets hot, it's like, hey, you got 0. So
yeah,
it's like nope.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's a 4-cylinder 5-speed truck, 4-inch drop now.
It ain't got no power.
Yep. But I do it. That's what it's supposed to.
But I bought an S10 to steal the parts off of, and it ended up being dual piston front brakes, which is like a 98 S10 Blazer. So the only benefit of that is it helps me in the long run. Mm-hmm. So when I put the 4.8 turbo in it.
Yep. So that's the plan, basically to copy the build of the old truck.
Yep.
600 wheel. You know, 4.8, 4L80, and drive the truck all the time.
Yep, take the kids to school and they'll have fun.
Yep, we'll probably
same concept with the little car when the 2.3 comes out of MG.
Yep. So just fun stuff, easy build, sloppy mechanics, all that.
I like to keep it stacking whatever small car is.
Oh yeah, for the 2.3 stuff. Yep.
Just because I ain't got it, that means I ain't got to run it down by the brain.
Right. What else? Oh, we got Granddaddy's truck. Houston is what we're calling that truck. I haven't really put out any videos of that truck. There's some pictures of it on our Facebook page on Narcoleptic. But, you know, that'll be a truck we'll pull in. We've got to redo the whole interior on that truck and turn it back brown and then paint that truck white and then go from there. I think that gets us caught up on project cars. I've sold the Tercel, so I've got to get the Trailblazer down.
You better hurry to hit it.
Yeah.
No more passenger insert or passenger.
Yeah, so the driver door's busted on the Tercel. I need to do a video on that car because it's hilarious. It literally, when you're driving down the driveway, it sounds like the front end is going to fall out of it.
The Saturn, I have a 04 Saturn that's not much better than that.
Yeah.
But like I had cords showing, like actually cords so wore down they were gone in between the cords. On the front the other day,
dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, I knew they were a little bald on the outside, but I drive it faster in the corners because it'll handle.
Yeah. 04 Saturn and
hey, man,
those aren't.
If you can run it like 70 miles an hour and never have to shut down the corner, it's great. So I had a hole, so I was trying to find the hole, and I found the wires instead of the hole. So I had to buy a set of those, and then I got a hole in the tire in the back. So,
yeah. Where'd you buy them tires?
Jared at Hawashi Tire. Great guy.
Yeah, our tire sponsor.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He didn't sponsor new tires. He'll sponsor used tires for the old truck and the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
he keeps us in tires there for sure.
Yeah.
So I gotta hit him up for sure.
It sucks, but I guess it's what you gotta do.
Can we do alignments?
No, I asked.
Because I need an alignment on the old truck. The front is towed so bad.
I can get you close, but I can't get it right.
No, I'm gonna pay somebody to do it right. I think.
I take a piece of angle iron and scrap it to both wheels, and when they touch, they touch.
Oh yeah, that works.
So everybody's like, "Yeah, that's not the right way." I don't care.
Yeah,
it gets me close enough,
right,
for a long time.
That's the way it goes. What else? Maybe any other project cars? You got anything coming for the shop?
Mm-mm.
You've been working with Jared
Yeah.
with a D at
Yeah.
Old School Sheet Metal Repair some, doing some of the
They're actually doing an LT swap over there also.
Yeah. So it's
And-
good. You get to learn all the stuff.
Yeah.
LT swap.
And a Jeep wagon.
Oh God, Mama's in here talking about she birthed these two wonderful guys. Susan Goff Short is our mama. If you're on Facebook watching that, we love you, Mama.
I don't know if any other projects I got coming.
Yeah.
So, but Jared, I mean, dude, we got a whole list of them, and I think he just took on another one today. I don't know when he's gonna bring that truck, but it's another K5 laser swap.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
LS 6-liter swap. That's all I could hear when I was fighting a stupid front end off of a Jeep wagon.
Yeah.
So if you want to know, there's so far I'm up to like I think 22 bolts.
That hold the front end of it.
Yeah, and I don't have it off
Like
yet.
in here on. Oh, screw that mess.
So it's just like Jesus.
Paul, I'm telling you, Paul said the truck's towed because the driver done gained some weight. I got to bulk up for the winter season.
Right.
So I get some
heat in there.
heat out here in the shop. Oh, dude, we got to pick up the boat. So listen,
Yeah, that's
building a
your-
boat car.
That is your deal.
And I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm building a boat car. Jonathan Stonecipher has given me a 21-foot jet boat, and I'm going to turn it into a car, and I'm going to drive it on race week next year. If we haven't given the cart away. If we haven't given the car away, I'm going to take the cart, and then I'll do the
We're going to do an LS
So-
swap in the cart and just do burnouts, and then like somebody either take it or we're going to take the motor out and nobody's going to get it.
Yeah, I'm struggling big time. We crossed 370,000 video views the other, like 2 or 3 days ago. We got to get to 1 million to give the cart away. I don't want to break it down.
Like 5.
No, because like all the early stuff, I don't want any, because YouTube is already going to be mad that we're doing it. So like I don't need any kind of change, you know.
No.
So the thing is, I think I'm just going to put a trans in it. I think I'm going to see if we can find somebody that can
Just do a Revo kit. We'll do it ourselves.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. So, no, I think I'm going to go to the junkyard and pull one for $250 and put it in there. Dude, a Revo kit's for $300 just for the parts.
Yeah, but if the one from the junkyard don't work, then we got to do another one.
I know. Then we'll do that one.
And do it now, because like then you have credit. You got 6 months. That's what they told me on my motor for my Dakota. When I bought it, they're like, you got 6 months. If it don't work, bring it back. I was like, oh, okay.
Dang. That
So,
sucks.
So like you pull one and it don't work, so go get another one.
Yeah.
Get another one. Get another one. It's like ah.
So, but dude, surely we can figure out a way to. No, I mean, you won't be able to test it, but like,
We'll just find one that's been freaking T-boned.
yeah, it's been creamed. Like that one.
Yeah, I need that one right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, none of the bolts will come out because it's wedged.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get to this. We got to get to thoughts.
Okay, so we're gonna have to hurry up.
Yeah, Justin Van Lanningham will say, "Hey, we've been here like 40 minutes, dude. We got to get rolling here."
They close at 9.
Yeah. So obviously we got to go to Home Depot for everybody that wasn't here early. What else? 2021 recap. Any cool stuff? I mean, dude, we did so much stuff. Race week was crazy.
Yeah, right.
Full playlist for that. 2022. Let's talk about 2022 because I just want y'all to understand it's going to be crazy. Like I intend to. We're going to Sick Week I'm going to Sick Week in February.
You are going to say.
We've got the Dragon Drive in April. That's our event. That's a 2-night event now. We're racing Friday night, driving to Sedalia, Missouri with 301 streetcars for Saturday night for their first cruise of the season, and then racing again Sunday. So that'll be fun. I've got some guys coming from all over the country for that. What's in June? My anniversary is in June, so there's another event that's right before that. Before that, I didn't forget it, honey.
Which one? The anniversary or the event?
Indy. Cleats and Cars is in May.
That's in May. Yeah.
Yep. So go back to that.
Is it in May or April?
It's May.
That's May.
It's May. Okay. Justin Timberlake there for you. It's gonna be May. So we're going to Cleats and Cars. There's something called the Indy 800.
I seen that on Hidden Motorsports thing the other day.
Yeah.
Carl.
Balzer.
Balzer.
Yep. He's going to be on the 12 Pods of Christmas.
Dude, did you see the list of the stuff they're doing?
Yeah.
Next year, I was like, Jesus, that's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. I think that's all the Cletus stuff.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, dang.
Yeah, it's an insanity.
But like the thing of 800, what was it?
the Indy 800 or something like that.
Yeah, something like it's like you took the race.
I know.
Is that the
Dude,
one?
we're YouTubers.
Yeah.
Listen, so I got to know. So it's got to be something like the Danger Ranger, the 2.4 hours of Les Mullets. Like, I got to know.
Yeah.
And I got to know right now. So
Yeah, so
Parker's been on the channel before on a quick 16, and him and I conversate sometimes. So I'm gonna message him and be like, "Hey, how do I get in? How?
Yeah.
Tell me, please."
Is it too late?
Yeah, I need in on this. I need to know what I need to do. So we're gonna do that, and then we're definitely entering the burnout competition in the cart. And if it is still 4.6 powered, we're just gonna keep turning up the boost. Like I want a knob inside.
No, you just hold the nitrous pedal
and just do this.
Turn it up a little bit more, a little bit more. That's right.
Yeah, 25 pounds and just because then we need to do the LS swap. We'll already have the turbo on it. It already has the turbo on it, so we can just do that. My thought is, what if we did?
If we do that, can we trailer it this time?
What?
Can we trailer it there instead of drive it there?
No.
I don't want to break it there.
What if we trailered the LS swap?
No. I mean, I still got friends in Greencastle, so
and we just
can do
annihilate it there,
I was like, hey man,
and then swap the LS in and go home. Cameron Powers has a Panther powered or LS powered Panther car. So the Grand Marquis Crown Vic chassis. So we could do that, and get with him and get the parts list and how long the drive shaft needs to be and things like that, and just
$8.
Yep.
Should do a 5-wire hookup. Just like do it on the toggle switch, right? Don't know oil pressure. It'll be fine.
Yep, doesn't matter.
Send it.
Who cares?
We're driving home.
I don't know oil pressure in the old truck anyways. And it's living. It smokes like crazy now. So we got that, and then obviously 2.0 race week.
No, I don't. Have they got dates for that yet?
No, they're waiting on. So
they're waiting on some tracks or something like that.
Yes, but each track they're waiting on will determine the route and the dates. So like it's this whole thing hanging on 2 tracks. So if you're one of those tracks, if you get a date, get it set up. And then the shootout, 10th year last year that I'm hosting it. 10 years, $10,000. That's what my goal is. On raise $10,000. So after the first year, I'm going to start submitting stuff to sponsors and see if we can get some people rolling. See if we can do some cool giveaways with that. I think that'll help with raffle ticket sales and things like that. Maybe we can do raffle tickets during the whole year, type deal. And then the toy drive, which we just did. I mean, that's pretty much the year. And during that time, we've got to put Trailblazer SS intake, bigger injectors, bigger fuel pump on the old truck, and get that 600 wheel mark.
Yeah.
And run an 11. That's my goal. I'd love
you got to find a dyno first.
Well, I mean, you can street tune it. It's got to be close. I unless something crazy happens, I don't want to go Holly, but it may end up going Holly.
Yeah.
One, because it's so much easier to tune with. You're not working around a bunch of stuff. So 5 more minutes. What do we got?
No idea.
Yeah, me either. All right, cool. First one from the podcast room. Make sure nobody's texted me here and see if we got anything we need to talk about on this.
I got a message saying my kid hates avocados. and the peas and chicken pouch thing, he hates it. He's like 8 months old, about to be 9 months old.
That's awesome.
So
Richard Evans said he still needs a Holly. Hey, hit them up, dude. They kind of did a sponsor package with those guys. Send It Race Media for the little burnout car. So, all right, I think that's it.
That's it for me.
This is a room right here. It is a little echoey. I'm interested to hear back how this sounds. So probably grab some sound deadening pod things.
Do the old school egg crate. Hood egg crates.
Right? I wonder where I could buy those.
Oh.
Without eggs in them.
Without eggs.
I don't know. Hatchery? Oh, probably.
All right, then.
All right. Okay, bye.
See you guys.
That's it. I'm in this. Okay, bye.